it, and we put the telescope to where we needed it for a mystery object, and then we got nothing when we recalibrated it for the mystery object. And this would have been like 6 or 7 minutes early for our mystery object, so we really have no idea what that was.
So when you saw that second spot, it was pointed where your mystery object was?
Actually, it was pointed, okay, the difference between where our known object and mystery object was like 3/10 of a degree.
Oh, okay.
So at this point right here is where we cut the paper the first time, and then we kind of just are assuming that this right here would be, but this was like 5 minutes, 7 minutes before the peak of the mystery object was supposed to be. So we're assuming that it was going to be a fairly bright object, whatever it was.
And that we missed it. Because when we started back again, we got something that looks like,
Well, we can go get the data that we have. That
it'll be easier than just go get the data. We got something that looked like this, and then it flatlined.
Only because it went off the chart.
Yeah, it went off the charts.
Yeah.
So we're assuming that we just messed up there, and we should have just let it run through to begin with. But I'm thinking that the mystery object was a lot like our known object and pretty close to it, considering that they passed over the telescope in the same line and this, in the same time frame.
And since our known object was a galaxy, and we're thinking our mystery object was about the same thing, it's probably a galaxy as well.
And like how, like the Milky Way, I would say that since we have like another galaxy close to us that kind of orbits it, isn't that right? Not necessarily orbits it, but it's really close to it. No, I'm talking about like a different tinier galaxy.
Like the Magellanic
What?
magical cell phone.
Radio waves.
That's an alarm.
Say actual magical cell phone service.
It could be something similar to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's about all we got, since we weren't able to go
Yeah.
So
And get
we'll
better,
answer
get
any
better
questions
data.
that you may have. We'll try
to the
to-
best of our ability.
So it sounds like you learned a lot of lessons and might have come up with like a plan that you would do if you were down there right now. So based on what you saw yesterday and what didn't work for you yesterday, what would you be doing right now if you were down there?
We would have decreased the gain for the first object and just let it run.
continually for the entire time frame and just went ahead and got both objects on the same piece of paper without changing
And
them.
like while we were getting our first object, as soon as the peak went down, as we got to the bottom of it, we would have recalibrated for the second one while we were still running.
Okay. It sounds like everybody gets to have a trip back here again.
Mhm.
Great job.